Welcome to Cooking with Cameron, coming to you on the Fathering Channel. Question for you. Washed, cleaned potatoes. What do you use? When you go to the shops, do you just grab the washed ones, the clean ones? Which ones? Do you know what? There's more than just 2 varieties. There's loads. Today I want to take you on a road trip. I want to take you out to a potato farm and we're going to have a look at potatoes. Anyway, dads, let's go for a road trip. Well, we're out here at Rock Hill Estate this morning. It's a frosty morning. It was -1 up here this morning. We're out here today to have a look at spuds, potatoes. Now, I moved to Tassie 3 years ago, and when I moved down here, there was 2 types of potatoes. There was washed and dirty. But in the paddock here, apparently we've got about 4 different varieties. And that's just this paddock. And in Tassie, there is apparently quite a large range of potatoes. And so I thought, well, how about we come out and we investigate what are potatoes? What can we use them for? What are the different varieties and what are they good for? So anyway, dads, let's have some fun exploring about potatoes. Well, g'day, dads. I'm up here, as I said, on, what is it, Rock
Hill Estate.
Rock Hill Estate. I want to introduce you to a mate of mine, Josh. Now, Josh, you look like a young bloke.
Yeah, pretty
But
young.
You're also a young dad too, aren't you?
I am.
How old's your little man?
He's 9 months now.
9 months old. Cool. So
I know.
that's very exciting. We've just had a little play with young Henry. Hopefully he's coming up up to the paddock for our cook up soon. But mate, thanks for having us out on the farm today.
That's all right.
So potatoes, washed and clean. That's all we see at Woolies.
That's all you see.
So mate, how many varieties are there?
I don't know how many varieties. There's probably hundreds of varieties, really.
Yeah.
Up here we have, I think, 7 varieties in total.
Yep.
So right now we're digging the Tasmans, which are all the pink ones.
So a Tasman potato, do these just mean that they're from only here in Tassie, or is it
Oh, it's just the variety name.
a variety name? Okay. So how do you know that's a Tasman?
Easy way to tell, it's all pink all over, just
Right.
a light pink. And then if you actually scratch off some of the skin, it's all white fleshed inside.
It's a white flesh. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's that good for cooking?
These ones really good for mashing. Good mashes.
Good mashes?
These ones make a nice light fluffy mash.
Excellent. So is that all you've got in this paddock here?
So at the minute in the paddock we have the Tasmans here, we have some King Edwards behind us there. Over here we have some Up to Dates are in, Canterbacks are in, Dutch Creams are in, and some Pink Eyes are in.
Okay, so we're gonna pull a few of those out soon, and I'll lay them out on the table. We're gonna do a bit of a cook up with them, and just to see what they're like. But I brought the kids out there having some fun, doing some potato digging, and but anyway, dads, let's get into some digging and some cooking.
Cool.
So I've got the fire going. We're going to just do some simple jacket potatoes with a bit of oil and garlic on the fire. So all you need, we've got some King Edward potatoes. They're great for roasting on toll. So we're going to just give them a bit of a spike. Now, because we're a bit hungry, I'm actually going to cut them in half. Now these, listen to that crunch. They've just come out of the paddock, as you can see, straight out of the paddock. You can't get much fresher than that. Bit of foil, a little bit of oil. Now I didn't bring my garlic crusher. Rough and ready today, nothing special. Quick and easy. Bit of garlic there. Wrap that in foil. Now I'm just going to go throw that in the fire, and we'll come with the rest of them. And about 30 minutes, and they're going to be ready to eat. Okay, that's another variation on the roast spuds in the coals is just dicing them up into small, especially if you're in a bit of a hurry. The smaller you cut them. Listen to this crunch, isn't that amazing? We'll just do a few of those. Now, instead of putting these in the coals, we're actually going to put them on the fry pan. A little bit of breeze is starting to come up, the joys of cooking outdoors. So again, it's basically the same as the one I did before with the others, but this way. We're at the paddock, so it doesn't really matter. A little potato pasta like that. Throw that on the barbecue and we'll see how we go. Okay, Josh, so a bit of fun picking out in the garden there,
Yeah,
and the
lots of
paddock.
fun. Kids loved it.
So yeah, the kids had fun. Again, dads, yeah, find things you can do with your kids. Yeah, you've seen us. We've been out strawberry picking. Now we're out potato picking. There's something different, isn't it? You don't hear that every day.
No.
No. Hey kids, let's go pick potatoes.
It's exciting.
That is it. Anyway, Josh, so you've just got 4 different varieties here. Can you tell us what we've got? What are we looking at here?
So we've got our pink eyes,
Right.
up to dates, Dutch creams, and Canabacks.
Canabacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we looking at? Are these potatoes seasonal?
Most potatoes, they come at the end of the year, start of the year sort of thing. So Christmas, early January. And then they sort of stay in the ground. Well, for us, we keep them in the ground all year round for as long as we can.
Right.
And stick them up as we need them.
Yep.
And only sort of gets to winter when we need to get them all out just to prevent rotting and getting too wet.
Dad, there's lots of different varieties. So with the different varieties, you get different usages. So if I walk into one of the supermarkets and I see washed, cleaned, general purpose, what is, obviously washed and cleaned, that's, dirty or being cleaned.
Yeah.
But, what can we use them for?
So most spuds are usually good for anything. So you can bake them, roast them, mash them. That's mainly for our Dutch creams, and our up-to-dates, they're really good for anything.
Yep.
The only difference is the Dutch creams make a bit of a creamier mash, where the up-to-dates make a bit of a thicker mash.
Right.
But they're all still really good for anything. Then you have something like your pink eyes, which are mainly just for boiling, potato salads, with a bit of mince, however you like it. Same with the Canabacks, they're more just for your baking, roasting, doing chips sort of thing. You can mash those, but they do tend to go a bit watery if you overdo them. They fall apart a lot, where these ones are a bit more solid.
Okay.
So yeah. The only other one is that you have your Dutch creams, which are waxy. Same with your pink eyes, waxy, where the other two are floury. And you'll know that because they are yellow fleshed, so when you peel it off, they got yellow inside. Traditionally, they have yellow inside. And then, yeah, these ones have white and white.
Rightio, Josh. So we've just gone and cleaned a couple of these up so we can see. So Dutch cream.
Yep.
Okay. No idea.
Up to date.
Up to date.
There you go.
Rightio. So I'm up to date on that one.
Yep, good.
A pink eye and a King Edward.
Yep. Oh no,
Righty.
Canabac.
Cannaback.
Close.
Sorry. Cannaback.
Yep.
So we're actually cooking with some
King Edward.
King Edwards. So that's a fifth variety that we've got here. Now, what were you just telling me about? A pink eye, you said, is meant to be a yellow, but that one's not. Why is that one not going to be a yellow one? When I cut this in half, that's a beautiful white flesh. Why is that?
So traditionally, your pink eye would normally look like this, more yellow on it, and just little bits of purple on there.
Right.
But when my pop was growing them one year, he noticed that a few had more purple on them than the yellow. So then he kept them aside and he planted them as a separate batch of pink eyes. And over the time, they've actually developed into a near full purple pink eye.
Right. So
Yeah.
let me just get that bucket again.
Yeah.
Give that one a quick wash.
So now, this one,
look at the colour of that. That's
It's
beautiful.
nearly a full purple pink eye.
Okay. So we don't have any of the yellow. So there's the flesh of the up to date.
Yeah.
And that one, yeah. So that one's starting to go a bit more yellow, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. And this one here should
You always
be
see the Canterbury is always a really nice white.
nice crisp white. So that's why that one. I mean, that would look really nice in a potato potato salad. That would look awesome in a potato salad. So how long have the family been here on the property doing potatoes?
Pretty well all their life. My dad started it, and then my pop took over,
Yep.
and then my dad took over again from pop.
Right.
So yeah, and we're all on the same property. So my grandparents' property is down here. We're further down this way for our property. So we're all just a close bunch.
But
little family.
you still got a hill or two between
Yeah.
you, so to speak. So you got a little bit of privacy.
Couple acres between us.
A couple of acres
Yeah.
between you.
So
And look at it staying on the farm.
definitely, I think so.
Definitely.
Just a nice lifestyle. We love it up here, especially for Henry. Growing up, wanting out in the
Little
paddock,
Yeah.
running around. So we're good.
So where we actually are, guys, if you want to look it up, find Mount Field National Park, and they're just on the edge of that area called Ellendale in Tasmania down here. Tassie's pretty much known for potatoes too, isn't it?
Pretty well, yeah.
Yeah,
I
apples
don't think you
and
get
potatoes.
pink eyes anywhere else, only in Tas.
Well, there you go. So, guys, I want to encourage you to get out there and do a bit of research on your potatoes. It's not just that simple, clean, washed, dirty. There's lots of varieties, lots of uses for them. We're going to get in and keep cooking. I've got some other stuff we've got to cook up, so we'll be back soon. Rightio, Dad. So the spuds they only took about half hour, and as you can see, I forgot to turn them a few times, so they're a little bit burnt, a little bit crunchy. But the ones that I had on the top, they're looking beautiful. Nice, that flesh is so white. Some parts are a bit more cooked than others, but they're all nice and soft, ready to serve up. So we're just going to I'll just serve up a couple of these. A little bit of parmesan. A little bit of sour cream. Some mushies. A little bit of bacon. I'll serve the rest up shortly, but anyway, Dads, there you go. Nice little morning tea out in the paddock. Some spuds, I can't remember, King Edward spuds with a bit of parmesan, sour cream, and mushies and bacon. Anyway, Dads, I want to challenge you. Get out there, have a look at your different spuds. How do you cook them? Do you like them mashed? Do you like them roasted? Chips? How do you like them? Some photos? Stick them up on social media. Hashtag the Fathering Channel. Hashtag Cooking with Cameron. And I look forward to seeing you again soon back in the kitchen.